I didn't know whenever you wanted to start with.
Are you ready to change your life, but don't know how to start? Is your stress and worries keeping you awake at night? Have you been battling grief, anxiety, or depression all alone? Have you lost touch with your own sense of being or spirituality? Soul Free Therapies offers professional and affordable live video streaming counseling and coaching services from the comfort of your own home. Sessions offered in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. Go to our website at www.soul-free.com and book your first session today.
Is your credit in bad shape? Do you need a new car? Ready to buy a new house? You want to rent an apartment? Are you going to apply for a job? Any one of these activities, they're going to ask for a credit report and then check out your credit score. Let Dynamic Solutions 2 erase your negative credit remarks. You go to www.dynamicsolutions2, that's the number 2.com, or call 424-888-2820. Now, if you enter promo code ED or you mention Ed Opperman, you get a 10% discount. How's that? You get a free consultation, all negative items removed, get back in positive credit position. Dynamic Solutions 2, life-changing dynamic financial solutions. PureSoapFlakes.com, 218-568-2525. Have you ever heard of Castile Soap? Pure Soap Flake Company handcrafts fine soap bars, laundry powder, and concentrated soap flakes using organic vegetable oils from their northern Minnesota facility. Bathe your body and wash your clothes with Pure Soap products that are free of fragrance, GMOs, palm oil, sodium lauryl sulfate, and synthetic additives. Keep it clean, folks. Pure Soap Flake Company products are kind to living creatures and sensitive skin, safe for drains and waterways, and work great in high-efficiency washers and top and front-loading machines. They have a little promotion going on. Contact them to order some soap. Mention the Opperman Report. You're going to get a free gift. They're going to send a little extra soap, travel size, soap bars and laundry soap, cleaning soap flakes. I've been using that stuff all day long today. Great stuff. Order today at puresoapflakes.com or give them a call, 218-568-2525, 218-568-2525. Pure Soap Flake Company is a proud member of the Handcrafted Soap and Cosmetic Guild. If you find yourself in need of legal representation, it can be a very stressful time in your life. In my career, I have dealt with thousands of lawyers, I've dealt with thousands of law firms, and I can confidently recommend to you Keith M. Davidson at kmdlaw.com. Available 24 hours, 7 days a week. Just log into kmdlaw.com. That's kmdlaw.com. Or you can call toll-free 833-4KMD-LAW. That's 833-4KMD-LAW. Personal injury, wrongful death, STDs, sexual assault, car accidents, they handle it all efficiently and professionally. It doesn't matter how imposing the opposition may be, because the team at kmdlaw.com are battle-tested and fierce. They will not stop until justice prevails. Go to kmdlaw.com or call toll-free 833-4KMD-LAW. If you're in for the fight of your life, stop screwing around and contact KMD Law.
It's the Opperman Report. Join digital forensic investigator and PI Ed Opperman for an in-depth discussion of conspiracy theories, strategy of New World Order resistance, high-profile court cases in the news, and interviews with expert guests and authors on these topics and more. It's the Opperman Report. And now, here is investigator Ed Opperman.
And go. Okay, welcome to the Opperman Report. I'm your host, Private Investigator Ed Opperman. You can find me through Opperman Investigations and Digital Forensic Consulting through my website, emailrevealer.com. If you like today's show, please join our members section at OppermanReport.com, where we have exclusive content, extra shows, over 200 more shows in there, documents, all kind of stuff. And then if you want to check out our archives for free, you can go on Spreaker.com, and you can sign up there for free, and you can get an email notification of any time we put up new content, and there's a chat room and everything like that, too, at Spreaker.com. Okay, fascinating show today. I was contacted by this delightful woman, Margaret Walter, and she sends me a message on Facebook, and she tells me, hey, Ed. She says, hey, Ed, I was on that TV show, Strange Addictions. And well, I'll let her tell you about the addiction. But Margie Walter, are you there?
Hello. Yes, hi, I'm there.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Tell the audience, who is Margie Walter?
Let's see. I don't want to hem and haw about it, but I'm a Navy veteran, and since I got out of the Navy, I was a draftsman in the Navy, and what I did was I drew pictures, and I was called the illustrator draftsman, but the draftswoman is what some people wanted to call me, and then eventually they did away with that, and now they call them mass communication specialists. But my old emblem was kind of a sinister-looking emblem that some people nowadays have associated with secret societies. So now it's a different emblem and a different name, but mass communication specialist is what they call us now.
Gotcha.
I'm kind of a dinosaur.
Okay. But you don't appear to be that old. You seem to be look younger than me from your pictures on Facebook. I'm 57 years old. Would you like to give us an idea what your age is, a range?
Well, I was born in 1959. I'm the youngest of 7 kids. And I was born on William Shatner's birthday, which is March 22nd, which is another strange coincidence. My dad's name was Ambrose, who was the patron saint of beekeepers, and my mother's name was Beatrice, and they called her Bee for short, or Ruby. So it was kind of destined to be that I was going to get into bees when I got older.
Okay, now that's fascinating, because now the topic of your TV show that you're on, The Strange Addictions, is that you're addicted to bee stings. That you enjoy it when a bee stings you.
Yeah, I enjoy the relief that they give me when I have arthritis pain. Let's see, about 2001, around March, I got my first beehive because we needed pollination out on this acre-and-a-half farm that we just bought here in northern Kentucky. Okay. And so I decided to, learn about beekeeping, and I found out that they can help to relieve arthritis pain. And I had used to get cortisone shots in my hip joint, and those big needles scared me so much, I thought, wow, there's got to be a better way. So somebody said, why don't you try bee stings? So I did, and they worked. And I found out they could help you with other stuff like multiple sclerosis. It just opened up a whole new world to me because I didn't have to get those big shots, for one thing.
All right, well, then give me an idea. How do you do this? Like you put the bees are in a container and you just stick your arm in there? What do you do?
No, it's not like off mosquito commercial.
Okay.
Personally, I catch a bee with a pair of tweezers, and I coax it to sting me in a place that I designate.
And what place is that? Is it?
Well, for carpal tunnel syndrome, you do it on your wrist. If you have what they call Lyme disease, there is a protocol that people use where they do 10 stings up and down the spine. Now, that's a whole other ball game that I don't want to get into too much, the whole Lyme disease idea, because some recent things have come up about that.
Okay.
I mean, every day I'm waking up to new stuff about, the whole theories about, why the bees were sick, why they're dying, and stuff like that. But they all happened around the same time I got my first beehive March 2001. July 4th, 2001, I started stinging myself on a regular basis. And then all of a sudden 9/11 happened. And then everybody's saying, oh, the bees are dying, the bees are dying. So, it was like a catharsis kind of a thing, or an epiphany. And I was like, wow, wouldn't you know it? I finally find a relief, and my bees are dying, and all this stuff is happening.
Well, let me interrupt you for a second here.
I get relief. I get relief from the humming of the bees too.
Okay. That's 2001. You start getting into beehives, and then you were reading up that you read up on the internet that if you get stung by the bee, that it cures different kinds of ailments. Is that what happened?
No, I didn't really have the internet, back then.
Right.
I found out about it, through one of those beekeeping magazines or Mother Earth News or something like that.
Okay, after the first time you stung yourself, how often do you sting yourself now?
As often as I can, as I need. Sometimes I'll go for weeks without it. Sometimes I, crave it, like, my back hurts or my, knee hurts or whatever. The same thing with my husband. If he has carpal tunnel or knee problems, it's like whenever we need it.
Okay, so your husband takes these stings
when
as well.
When it's the flare. Pardon?
Your husband receives the stinging as well.
Yes.
How many other people do you know in your immediate circle, friends and family, that also administer bee stings to themselves?
Oh gosh, probably about 5 or 6.
Okay, and
I know beekeepers that do it.
Oh, that's
and
interesting.
I know a lot of beekeepers locally because I'm a member, of beekeeper clubs and stuff.
Now, let's say your husband has a pain in his knee. You take the bee and the tweezers, like you said, and you administer the sting to his knee. Does it swell up? What happens? What do you feel? Tell me.
We put a little ice on it first.
Okay.
And then, it might sting like a trigger point where it hurts the most.
Okay.
And wait about 10 minutes, and if you feel like you need it, do another one.
And you can use the same bee over?
The same bee over? No. Sometimes the bee escapes, and sometimes the bee dies.
Okay. And what about, does the bee lose its stinger sometime? The stinger gets stuck inside you?
Yeah, sometimes they leave the stinger behind.
Okay.
That's what some apiatherapists prefer, that the stinger be left behind. And some, they use the venom that's been reconstituted, that's been, dried, freeze-dried or whatever. They, can get it pharmaceutically and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you now, is this available pharmaceutically? The same venom that's in these bee stings is available as a prescription?
Yeah, but it's been, I don't want to say altered. It's been, treated. Well, obviously it's been treated. It's been freeze-dried. So it's been dehydrated, and the active ingredients and enzymes and a lot of the, good things have been deactivated, more or less.
So there's legitimate medical studies that say that this venom, am I using the right phrase, venom?
Yeah, it is venom.
Okay, that this venom has curative properties to it?
Yes, it has melatonin in it. How you pronounce it? It helps the body react. It's like introducing a little bit of a toxin, almost like mithridism. Yeah, well, some people, they prefer to build up to 10. Or some, they just sting once in a while here and there now and then. And then some, they do a protocol where they do, sometimes up to 15 or 20 in a shot all along a nerve meridian or something like that. There's, a lot of different protocols, just like there's a lot of different styles of beekeeping, and some people don't agree.
Now, one of the things is, like me as a layman, okay, I've never heard this before until you emailed me. I didn't even consider this, right? And it's my understanding that if you get stung by a bee, that you might have a reaction. You would need one of those EpiPens, right? It's
right.
Right. So what's the story with that? How do we know before someone gets stung if they're allergic or what?
Well, over the years, the times when people have been, stung and reactions in emergency rooms and stuff like that, the bee in question ends up being a yellow jacket or a wasp or something.
Oh, really?
That's unless they know for certain, if they leave the stinger behind, and they are absolutely certain that it's a honeybee. But
Yeah, it's always a good idea if you're going